Also, the Chicago Teachers Union strike is now entering its third day. Under the leadership of the Caucus of Rank-and-File Educators, the Chicago Teachers Union pushed hard in negotiations with the city. Early on, the Teachers Union made the decision to decline an offer of pay increases combined with layoffs. The city wouldn't agree to the Teachers Union's core demands, including expanding art programs, music programs at underfunded schools, etc. They voted overwhelmingly, 90% of teachers and 98% of those who cast ballots, to authorize the strike. It doesn't look right now, Louis, like the strike is going to be breaking anytime soon, at least as of us going on the air.
Yeah, can you imagine if we were in school and something like this happened to our schools? It'd be like the kids must be loving it.
Well, 350,000 students are being kept out of school. It is a question, you know, at the time, I could remember being in high school at the time, and I probably would have loved it, to be completely honest. Now, of course, having a completely different understanding of what this means for the teachers and what it means for education and so many of the implications that are there, different perspective for sure, but I wonder what the kids do think.
Yeah, now there is a lot of uproar over this from people who claim that Chicago teachers actually are some of the highest paid in the country.
Which, of course, is terrible. It's terrible for teachers to be well paid.
But, you know, they're kind of claiming this is hypocrisy or something of the sort.
Well, Chicago Teachers Union President Karen Lewis said late yesterday afternoon, there has not been as much movement as we would hope. There's been, let's put it this way, centimeters, and we're still kilometers apart. So we'll see what happens. President Obama has been mostly avoiding weighing in on this.
Apparently, we're using the metric system now.
We are now, of course. Part of why that school system must be so great, and those teachers are making so much. They know the logic of the metric system.
Yeah.
President Obama seems to just kind of be avoiding weighing in on this, and it's understandable because he's going to end up getting between unions, teachers, Rahm Emanuel, the mayor of Chicago, and voters. It's probably the right thing to do politically. Does it make any difference whether he weighs in or not? Republicans, of course, being critical of President Obama for not getting involved, but is this really even an issue that the president needs to be involved in the nitty-gritty of? I don't know.
I would say no, and not only because he's running a campaign right now. I think this is something he can and should avoid, but it would be a very easy way to get into hot water if he did.
The upside seems limited. We've heard that President Obama doesn't decide what to do based on the political repercussions, but it almost seems like he doesn't even really have anything that he could add by getting involved.
Right, yeah.
Interesting. We'll keep an eye on that as well.